welcome back to my YouTube. Thought I'd start it in a different location, which is my office. We obviously both work from home, so I used to have the big office when I actually used to work for the bank, with a big desk with a big chair, and then Kuba has his computer in there, so it just made sense that he would go into there to do his work. So I decided that I would make my own little workstation, which actually ties in quite well with the genre or what we're going to talk about today, kind of with my video. So at the moment I am 6 weeks post show. Caesar wants to say hello to everybody. And they are trying to attack my cards right now. Yeah. Anyway, so we are 6 weeks post show. We are 10 kilos up. I am performing very well. Are there days when I feel a little bit uncomfortable compared to what I did when I was super lean? Yeah. I think it's really important that I am transparent on here, because I aim to just be me. I aim to just give details and everything, the good and the bad. But in terms of the class that I have chosen to go into and the amount of size that I kind of need to put on, it is important that I suck it up, get on with it, and just focus on the fact that I am growing, that my food is at a good place, that my performance is at a good place. So that is the most important thing. Anyway, regarding the video, today we are going to go over how to be planned and organised. And you kind of guys got some videos of me, kind of what I do with my morning. From being a diver, I guess I had to be planned and organised, because I had to be there at a certain time. I had to catch my train at a certain time. Like, things had to be done on the dot for me to be there and ready and raring to go. So I guess it's kind of in me, but I will go through some things during the video as to what I do to stay planned and organised. So stay tuned and I will run through all that now. Check-in time, so yes, it is now I think like 7 o'clock, so food has been eaten and it is now time to work. So meal 2 is about to go down at 9 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, had my meal on at 7 o'clock, done some work then until kind of now. Obviously took Christina on a walk as well. Going to take Caesar in a little while, then we just go up the lane, just in case that actually early fills. So yeah, so obviously we get all of our food from Ultraflex, which is quite useful, because if we get 3 meals from them per day, just means that kind of the big meals that I used to prepare, like the carbs and the proteins and the veg, we get done by them now, which just means that I've got a little bit more time to actually focus on my work with my clients. There's still little bits of food that I still do, so like the rice and the cream of rice and stuff like that, just the normal bits that you kind of want fresh. But apart from that, the majority of it is from them, and it actually does taste really, really good. But yeah, so I'm going to eat that now. Going to go and do some more work again. I'm going to have my whatever meal next is 3. Then I'm going to get my pre-workout ready, and then I'm going to go and get a coffee with a friend. So Gaz is going to come with us. Hopefully we can sit outside, because we definitely can't sit inside. It is responding, it is hungry. I feel like we kind of got to a point where we were pushing hard with food and your body just wasn't responding as much anymore. So it was just important that we actually did this phase to make you a little bit hungrier, to get you a little bit leaner. Good morning, Lauren. Thank you so much for checking in, and I hope that you are well. So we've obviously dropped in weight this week. We're in the off season. We don't really want a drop in weight, but because we've kind of added quite a bit over the past couple of weeks, I'm not wanting to change the diet right now. Meal 3. Just doing some plans because I've just finished my work. It is now 11 o'clock. I I am also going to write in my logbook, write my numbers from last week, so I'll be literally ready to go and rolling from when I get to the gym. Kind of my days look the same. I just always make sure that kind of on a rest day, if I'm seeing a friend, that it is between kind of 11 and 1. That way I've got the time post my check-ins, to then make time for them, to give back to them, to spend the time with them and not be on my phone. But then I also am then done for when I start getting lots of videos in for me to reply to all of my clients, so that I can actually come home as well and actually cook my food fresh. I don't like it when it's not warmed up and not fresh. I've spent too long of working in an office for me to not be able to enjoy the fact that I can cook it and make it warm at home now. So yeah, meal 3, do some more work and then get ready for gym time. Yep, so chiropractor time. Exciting, I can't get oh, they're always really knackered.
For what?
My feet.
How you doing, big man? Classic mouth open thinking there. Good.
Well, that was deep.
You broke me.
Yeah. Can I get 3 black Americanos, please? 3 black Americanos. So, planning and organisation are things that I guess I'm quite proud of the fact that I am a very organised type of person. And like I said earlier, I think it's just come from years of me having to fit lots of things into my schedule if I still wanted to alter, well, to fit it into kind of my days, so that then I would still have freedom to be able to still have a social life. And I guess that element still stays as is now. I have a busy schedule in terms of I have a lot of clients, I have my training, I have my dogs, I have a house to run, and I need to fit all of those things into a set time frame to make sure that I still have freedom for myself, which means that I still have time to be able to wash my hair, have my nails done, sometimes have my eyelashes done. I think it's just important to be able to fit everything into my own schedule. So the ways that I do that is I have a whiteboard. I have a separate whiteboard to Cuba. I actually have one, and I'll get Gaz to take an image of it and show you it to the side of my fridge. It's a little mini one, which I detail exactly on there what my diet is, so that I know what my diet is at that current time, my to-dos for the day and my to-dos for the week. And I don't really need to put on there exactly what I need to do with my days, because I can look at my schedule of my food and I know what I need to do. So I know that before I eat meal 1, I need to take the dogs out, I need to get my breakfast ready, I need to do a few check-ins or a few of the replies from the videos the night before I go out. That means that then when I come back in, I can enjoy my breakfast, I can sit down, I can listen to a podcast, make some notes, think about what my goals and aspirations are for the future, I guess, and then I go on to do some more client check-ins. I will then have meal 2, I will then go out for a dog walk, I will then come back. All of my client check-ins will be done by then. I can then start to get things ready. So then I'll have meal 3, and then I'll get things ready for being able to go to the gym. So make sure that post-workouts are in the bags, inter-workouts are in the bag. Make sure that everything is nice and prepared, ready to go, so that we don't have to think about anything when we're at the gym other than being at the gym. I feel like everything that I do and it fits into my day just means that I don't have to think about anything while I'm doing something else, because if my mind's elsewhere and I feel like things aren't organised and aren't planned, that my mind will be messy, which will then make my day messy, which will then make me stressed. And I had this set routine when I was diving. I lost it a little bit at the end of off-season last year. I think because I was so heavy and sleeping rubbish on an evening, so trying to catch up on a morning, it just got into a bit of a bad cycle. So I'm obviously throughout prep and then into the off season I've created a schedule again. But that being said, even when I was sleeping for a little bit longer because I was so heavy, I still had a very organised day compared to most. So I think that the best things that you can do is just plan ahead. If you have shifts, you can't in terms of the week ahead, but each evening you can go and write down exactly what needs to be done in the day after. You can tick that off as you go so that you're less stressed, so that you've then got time. Once all those things are done, you can go and do whatever it is that you need to do. Structure and routine and planning and organisation is the key to freedom, and it's a thing that will keep you less stressed and a thing that will help you succeed in life if you do manage to do that. If any of you ever want any help with that, please let me know and I'm happy to do so. Thank you. Right, so just got to the gym. I've actually got the music on my phone today, and it's actually the Olympia, so we've got the Olympia live streaming in my headphones because Rhea is actually on next. So Rhea will be in my headphones and I will be computer shouting for her whilst I'm training. So yeah, legs today. Gonna hit them up hard. I'll go through each exercise as we go, rather than going through kind of the breakdown now. But just having my prepare, getting ready to train, excited for it. This is the second rotation of legs, the other rotation of legs we did the other day. This is the one which I find the most difficult because of the movements that are in it, so I'm excited to take you along. So on a lot of my exercises, there's lots of holds. So basically this is just because I am quite strong, obviously not as strong as a man, but for someone of kind of my size and my weight, I am quite strong. But I'm also really bad at really throwing on the weight sometimes and not really thinking about what I'm doing, which is obviously not the best for progress. And I think that, like what Kuba said, I think that's probably was one of my biggest downfalls when I did my off-season last time, that I was just throwing the weight on, moving it from A to B, and was I really engaging with the muscle? No. So Jordan's created a program that's obviously targeted for us to develop our glutes, hamstrings and back, and everything really, but we're doing lots of holds, lots of paused reps, so some that are like in the stretch, some that are in the short, just to make sure that we are contracting hard at each different point. So you will see that I will do each exercise today, and each exercise does have a hold in it. Hopefully you can see which one's which, and I actually pause at the right time, but maybe Gaz will do some counting for me so that I know that I'm definitely doing the numbers when I should be. But yeah, gonna hit calves now, calves first, and then move on to the rest of my exercises. Cool, that's it.
How many?
5 seconds.
Come on, Mike. Keep it going. Oh, come on. Come on.
I got the top of the reps last time, but I think I'm only going to go up by, like, you know, the little pulley things.
I'm getting really bad pumps thinking all the cream of rice. Wow. Sorry. I'm so proud. Stunning. The third exercise, so I've just done the leg curl, the prime leg curl. Because we've got the prime kit here at Rotherham, we like to use the 3 different resistance profiles on them, obviously to make it for one set kind of in the short, so that's where it's the hardest, one where it's lengthened that is the hardest, and then one where kind of like mid-range, and that's kind of where we also set the squeezes as well. So when we're in the shortened setting, we always do it so that we squeeze in the short. When it's the lengthened, we always make sure that we're doing the kind of second pause in the stretch, or whatever way around it may be, whatever exercise it is that we're doing. But I found doing that really helps me target kind of every little bit of my hamstring, whereas before it was kind of like, I would say, going through the motions. I feel like I'm a newbie, I feel like I've learned how to train again. But it's just literally because I'm literally working something like a muscle at every single point, and it's just a really nice feeling. Anyway, we're going to move on to the hamstring. We're going to move on to the adductor now. So we're going to do some stretch ones, some squeeze ones. The first set is the squeezes, and the second set is the stretch. But we're going to warm up first, and then we'll get into it. I'm going to put that in the Train by JP group chat. Her and Corinne have done an incredible job, because that shot used to be one of her weak shots, and now it is a very strong shot. That's a competitive shot. Obviously her back shot was always insane, but that's got better. And then her front shot, wow, like lights out.
One more.
So, exercise 4, we've just seen 2 sets there. So I had 2 bands on to start with a 2-second pause at the top, all of it loaded at the bottom. Then we did middle loading, continuous reps with 1 band on, and then now we're going to load the top, and we're going to do a second stretch at the bottom. Really controlled reps always. That's how you will build big legs, if you do slow and controlled reps on everything. Trust me, try it.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Jordan had some feedback that I'm not allowed to lock out at the top. So basically I was spending too long at the top on some of my reps and locking out, which means that I'd lose tension on the quads, which kind of makes the reps a little bit pointless. So we've changed it, well, I've changed it, so that it's literally continuous all the time, and if I'm going to pause, I just need to finish the set.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Come on, next one. Two, 3, 4, 5. Come on, Meg. Come on now. 6.
It starts with one. I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. Shotgun, I put lock and load. Lock it back in and watch it go. Mama help me, I've been cursed. Top is rolling in happy burst. Candy cane, he's playing.
because it was sitting a bit heavy. So I'm having 140 grams of rice flakes, some berries and 30 grams of the whey isolate from JP Nutrition. Gonna chill out, eat this and then go home, eat my last 2 and then go to bed. I am tired today.
We finished, or just started?
Honestly, it smells like a Chinese stir fry. Don't need a Chinese, just need like a cookie. Bosh.
Right, so this is meal 7? You guys thinks it's meal 7? Yeah, including the intra workout. We didn't actually show the intra workout. We haven't really showed many meals today. You can see them, it's fine. So, again, another Ultraflex meal that I've cooked up on the pan. Xena, the fiend, is here. Just to, you know, look out for any fallen bits. But this is the second last to meal. This is the second to last meal. I will also be having my yogurt pre-bed, which will not be too late from here because I'm absolutely knackered. So this is the end of the video, basically, guys. So yeah, see you later. No kidding. Thank you for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you can take something away from kind of the planning and organisation side. Like I said before, if you've ever got any questions about it on how to kind of deal with it if you are in a 9 to 5, because I used to do that as well, or people that are self-employed that kind of struggle with working from home and organising themselves and being productive and stuff, like if you ever need a hand, please do feel free to message me. I will get back to anybody and will help anybody with anything. But I hope that you enjoyed the video. My legs are tired, my brain is tired. I'm gonna go to bed soon, so yeah, thank you very much, guys. I'll see you soon.